If I Were the Devil by Paul Harvey. If I were the prince of darkness, I'd want to engulf the whole world in darkness. And I would have a third of the real estate, 4/5 of the population. But I wouldn't be happy until I had seized the ripest apple on the tree. Thee. And I'd set about, however necessary, to take over the United States. I'd subvert the churches first. I'd begin with a campaign of whispers. With the wisdom of a serpent, I would whisper to you as I whispered to Eve, do as you please. To the young, I would whisper that the Bible is a myth. I would convince them that man created God instead of the other way around. I would confide that what is bad is good, and what is good is square. And the old I would teach to pray after me, Our Father, who art in Washington. And then I'd get organized. I'd educate authors on how to make lure literature exciting so that anything else would appear dull and uninteresting. I'd threaten TV with dirtier movies. I'd peddle narcotics to whom I could. I'd sell alcohol to ladies and gentlemen of distinction. I'd tranquilize the rest with pills. If I were the devil, I'd soon have families at war with themselves, churches at war with themselves, and nations at war with themselves, until each in its turn was consumed. And with promises of higher ratings, I'd have mesmerizing media fanning the flames. If I were the devil, I'd encourage schools to refine young intellects, but to neglect to discipline emotions. Just let those run wild until, before you knew it, you'd have drug-sniffing dogs and metal detectors at every schoolhouse door. Within a decade, I'd have prisons overflowing. I'd have judges promoting pornography. Soon I could evict God from the courthouse, and then the schoolhouse, and then the House of Congress. And in his own churches, I would substitute psychology for religion and deify science. I would lure priests and pastors into misusing boys and girls and church money. If I were the devil, I'd make the symbol of Easter an egg and the symbol of Christmas a bottle. If I were the devil, I'd take from those who have and give to those who want it, until I killed the incentive and ambition. And I would, what would you bet that I couldn't get whole states to promote gambling as a way to get rich? I would caution against extremes in hard work, in patriotism, in moral conduct. I would convince the young that your marriage is old-fashioned, that swinging is more fun, that what you see on TV is the way to be. And thus I could undress you in public, and I could lure you into bed with diseases for which there is no cure. In other words, if I were the devil, I'd just keep right on doing what he's doing. That was written by Paul Harvey 60 years ago. I don't know what he all saw to be able to predict what we live in now. But that would tell me that the devil is in control. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it got you thinking. I hope you know that, wisdom is something that's learned through years of, years of, how do I want to say it, just observing humans and observing everything, taking it all in instead of this tunnel vision. And he saw, 60 years ago, he saw exactly where we are now. And now they want to silence us, the new generation, that want to say what's coming if this stuff don't end. Paul Harvey tried warning us. Now we're there. How do we get out of here? Well, it's not by ignoring the truth. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Very interesting, isn't it? Everybody have a good evening.